Okay. Okay. And I say and I quote and it's very clear as crystal. Don't act like this is what you want. Maybe this is I think this is catering to the feminine energy or the divine feminine energy, which can be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. But don't act like this is what you want. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I am eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I come with the gusto today. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Someone, listen, and I quote, this person has an epiphany about you. Okay, and I quote, the family persuaded him to move away from you because you play with witchcraft. Allegedly. Translation, they couldn't perform the craft on you. He was made to move away. That's really what that means. I hear the Mack. Return of the Mack. Oh, you done put somebody in their Lilith energy. The Lilith means the moon, shadow side, inner bitch. Okay. Okay. A confident, successful man who has many sexual partners. Now let's talk about confident. Having a strong belief, a full assurance, and they're very damn sure about what they say they're all about. Okay, now let's break down successful. Accomplishing an aim or a purpose. So it's talking about staying true to a deeper sense of purpose despite deviating from a superficial social norm. Staying true to a deeper sense of purpose would be you, despite deviating from a superficial social norm, in spite as well as despite. Okay? They wanted you to be with somebody else. Okay? Joey Zazu run that neighborhood like it's a disgrace. And Michael Corleone was like, it was the past, Connie. It was the past. Okay, so let's get to the point. Let's get into it. Okay, accomplishing on an aim or a purpose. What somebody tried to do was beat around the bush with you, baby. And what I mean when I say that is they were very much in love with you. They're still in love with you, but it amused people to make them ashamed of it, and they still wanted to find a way to keep you around, keep you in their life, keep you hook, line, and sinker because they know you were in love with them too. It's mutual. They felt emotionally safe with you. They still feel emotionally safe with you. Feminine, okay? You are their teddy bear. They're your teddy bear, okay? There's a mutual respect with emotional depth and emotional intelligence and fair and reasoning. Being fair and being reasonable. Okay, so let's get into it. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringings and spiritual path. And then what's clarifying that is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Like I said, the family persuaded him or her to move away from you because they assumed or believed that you were playing with witchcraft, which is narcissistic because, translation, they couldn't perform the craft on you. So they were successful in pushing everybody away, any potential suitor for this man or woman away, because they were performing witchcraft on those people. They were soulmates, not the actual twin flame journey. Okay? And I hate to say it like that, but that's just what it is. Twin flame journey is not about catching the partner, catching the other half of your soul, but it's more about what that other soul inspires you to do, and that's an ascension. It's more about the ascension. It's less to do with being romantically inclined with the person. So when you talk about religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringings and spiritual path, and then that's clarified by pay attention to the red flags. Your family, the family, whether it's professional or work, persuaded him to move away from you because you're playing with witchcraft. They wanted to put it off on you. Deflection, translation, they couldn't perform that shit on you because you're chosen. Okay? You're protected by the Most High. You don't have to succumb to that. You already learned your lesson with that. Okay? So maybe in a previous ex, a long time ago ex, was the straw to break the camel's back with anybody who wants to play in your face via witchcraft again. You finally surrender to it. That's a real thing, and people actually take it serious. You understand what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. So when these people wanted to roll around in the dirt with the pigs, and I mean it to be derogatory and sarcastic, when they wanted to roll around with the pigs, okay, it doesn't mean a cop or anything like that, but if you want to apply it that way, take it as it resonates. They wanted to roll around with the pigs, which means roll around in the dirt. As it pertains to you, that's the red flags that you need to pay attention to, okay? Because it's hitting your spirit one way and your logic a different way and your emotions a different way. None of them align correctly. That's witchcraft, okay? They couldn't perform that shit on you because it doesn't stick. You have way too much emotional intelligence, multifaceted, talented, super broad, super direct and concise with what you say and what you believe. You're rigorously honest. Even if it doesn't make sense, you're rigorously honest that it doesn't make any fucking sense. So if it doesn't make sense, it isn't so. Period. Like no is a complete sentence, period. It doesn't resonate. Period. Let's get into it. So you have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Sun, which is a major arcana. So this is somebody realizing your value after the family that perform witchcraft on you and realizing why it doesn't work. It's because you're the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Sun, the Phoenix rising. You have bravery, you have integrity, you have progress, you're not afraid to bite. You have a bite. You're not passive. You were just in love. And when you realize you were being played, you bit. What's all a buzz around this person that's a Queen of Pentacles? And anyway, let's talk about it. The Page of Pentacles, which this don't even belong in this deck, but it flew out anyway, so I'm keeping it. 8 of Pentacles, they were working on you. What else? The Lovers. And the 6 of Cups. Why go for a twin flame when you can settle for a soulmate? I heard that bold faced and clear and direct. You don't even have a soul to attract a mate. What you attract is gens. And they were working on you. They tried to make you go down a different path. Or make your person go down a different path. What else? I was supposed to say, don't be sneaky with someone who has spiritual gifts. It's not possible to do that. They're either dreamt it, felt it, saw it, heard it, or smelt it. I'm trying to tell you. You have intuitive nudges. You have a way of picking up on who's for you and who's not. Your value. Your value is you know how to combat and annihilate any existential crisis, drama, toxicity, fake anything, friend or foe. You have a way to annihilate it. So let's talk about it. You got the Page of Pentacles again. Ace of Swords. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Witch Bitch. Angel Dina Louis, which is the Angel of the Night. That card represents Dark Night of the Soul or ego death. The parts that's blocking your soul. The Empress in reverse. I'm gonna flip them all over. The Hierophant. The 8 of Wands. Yep. The 6 of Pentacles. The Magician. There's trickery. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. This trickster, this man was manipulated and made to be a trickster towards you so you can hate his guts and run away from him like I never want to see you again. You see the Empress in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse is clarifying by the Empress in reverse. So that gives me Virgo energy. It does because or Taurus energy, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So the Empress could be a Taurus or a Libra. And then you have the Pentacles, so that would be the Taurus energy, but it gives me Virgo energy. With the Magician in the upright, that's multifaceted, super talented. This is somebody who wants to block your creativity. This is someone who's imbalanced, jealous, insecure about money, insecure about sex, insecure about loyalty. They're disloyal. The Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who's insecure, who is low vibrational. What they really do is lack faith and conviction. And the Six of Pentacles, they wanted you to be just like them. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands, and that's all in the upright. So the Ace of Wands is the clarity to move forward. And the Eight of Wands, number 8 of Wands, gives me more Leo energy. But something's moving fast, like internet frenzy or something like that. Page of Pentacles with the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse is a lack of conviction, lack of religion. I don't want to be a part of your faith, or they just don't have faith. They have fake friends and fake convictions surrounding them. In the Page of Pentacles, it took them down a dark path where you took off fast. Someone wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, and it's about the separation. It's the illusion of a separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So someone's separated from their longtime spousal partner, or someone they just cohabitate with in an environment, in the same environment. So that would be like common law marriage, which they cohabitate after a certain amount of time, 7 years, 7 to 10 years. You live in the same house with somebody, they're considered common law marriage. That the political shit like that, they separated from that person to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, because what's really multifaceted about this whole experience is I see the Moon in reverse. I see the Hermit in reverse. So Cancer Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Sun, Cancer Moon. But what's with the Moon is in reverse, it's exposure. Is something that was, you don't know all the details. You're learning all the details now. And the Hermit is withdrawing and is really the Emperor in reverse. But the Hermit is in reverse. It's like they're not seeking inner wisdom, or really what it is they're not seeking advice from anybody who was surrounding them or telling them that you perform witchcraft. No, they're not performing witchcraft. You are. Even if they don't say you are, the you are parts, they're realizing that I've been made a fool. I feel like a nut, so to speak. Because you picked it up already and you spoke on it. You called them out. Like what you knew to be true in your heart, you spoke out on it. Religious factors is a thing because you don't practice the same religion. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringings, which would be, you could be a form of Christianity or Judaism. And spiritual path is like, well, even though I grew up like that, but I know that to be true to some degree, but it's not that true if I could fall into manipulation, external validation. Pay attention to red flags. Somebody practices witchcraft around you, and they have been practicing witchcraft on you, and you're made to see it. And once you see it, you can't go back to unseeing it. So someone performing witchcraft to devalue a person only for them to have the sun, which is Phoenix rising. Illumination by the sun is like exposure, shedding light on what's hidden, which is the Moon is in reverse. So that makes sense. You expose somebody, or it's been exposed to you by the Most High with the Ace of Swords in the upright, that they went down a dark path as it pertains to you. They set all out to be heavily influenced or easily persuaded is what I'm hearing, and manipulated to go against you, thinking that if I go against you, you could that's your sacrificial lamb to gain whatever success that they were trying to attain. And that's not true. Like the Empress in reverse is like not creative. Like your sacral chakra is blocked. You're infertile. You have infertilities, whether personal or professional. You didn't want to see this ego death. You didn't want to practice this dark night of the soul. Instead, it's like you were a catalyst to get their ascension started, just like they're a catalyst to get your ascension started. But you thought all the while, you thought this person did so much for you, you did twice as much for them, and they didn't want to admit it with the angel of the night in reverse. That's about the spirit. That's about the dark night of the soul. That's about an ascension. They didn't want to admit it, so what they did was manifest. They conjured up some jinns, to bluntly put, 17:45, surah number 17, ayat number 45. And when you recite Quran, we put between you and those who believe not in the hereafter. And me, that's somebody who worships shaitan, who is more easily persuaded by the shaitan, and even when they know it's from the shaitan, they still went along with it. So that makes them a half a man anyway. And even in the holy scripture of any kind, Christian, Judaism, or Islam, when you are half a man, it's like God said, go hang yourself, because you know good to yourself or nobody. And I hate to say it like that, but I don't hate to say it like that, because if God said it, then it must be true. Somebody can't be sneaky around you. They didn't know you knew this the whole fucking time, and you revealed that, okay, I know what you're doing, just admit it. They went radio silent on you, or you went radio silent on them once you exposed that I saw what you was doing the whole time. I was just waiting for you to admit it. Or when I asked you, you didn't want to admit it, so it is what it is. But it doesn't change the fact that I saw what you was doing the whole time, and the shit's not cool. If it was the right thing, I mean, nobody's moral compass points north 100% of the time. We all have sinned, but when I say something's wrong, if it was the right thing to do, you would feel better right now. Do you feel better right now? And you let the family persuade you into thinking that I'm the one that's performing witchcraft when they're the ones that's performing witchcraft on you, and now you can't accept or respect the fact that I am affiliated with your ascension, and you denied it. That's a red flag. You denied it. So that tells me, that's very telling with who you are and what you stand for. Nonetheless, your sacral chakra is blocked. Someone tried to block your sacral chakra, divine feminine, whether you're a man or a woman. Someone tried to block that shit. Instead, create imbalances in your life with your money, your sex, your love life, your loyalty. They wanted you to appear to be disloyal and unproductive, unaccountable, a lazy, goddamn, over-sexualized piece of shit. So now someone wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, and they want to get over the illusion that this is a separation. We have to separate. We are through because of your actions, you Scorpion woman. When you were not a Scorpion woman, you were Phoenix rising. You end up being the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, where they're the King of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't realize that the whole time. And you're a Phoenix rising, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles when they're a magician. Oh, I'm sorry, the Empress in reverse. So that's a major arcana clarifying you, and there's a major arcana clarifying them. And their major arcana is the Empress in reverse. The King of Pentacles is clarifying the Empress in reverse. You denied what was truth. I can't make you be something that you're not when I know how I feel around you. So that was hypocritical of me. So they're in a space of hypocrisy. When in translation, they couldn't perform the witchcraft on you. So he was made to move away. So he thought he created a separation when there is no separating twin flames. That's the other half of your soul. So they wanted you to sacrifice yourself to do external validation, which is the shaitan's handiwork. When the Ace of Swords is in the upright and the Eight of Wands, it's like, absolutely not on my watch. You have a purpose, you need to attain it. You need not have disdain against yourself. You need not have self-inflicting wounds and insecurities and be a victim about what you made a mistake about. What didn't go your way was what you acted on ignorantly. When they're very much in love with you and have dreams about you. They saw you in a dream state just like you might have saw them in a dream state. And the Knight of Cups is talking about, it's a Knight of Cups energy moving forward. They're in love. The last, it's like when I saw you, it confirmed my emotions. I couldn't hide it. I couldn't fake it to make it. But I tried to water it down by thinking if I just sleep with you and just annihilate it, or thought that if I slept with you, it would annihilate it. That was wrong. I'm even more in love with you now because you stood your ground. I'm glad I didn't sleep with you because I'll be in a mental institution right now, because when you perform witchcraft, or when someone performs witchcraft on you and you have unhealed wounds, that's the only way witchcraft can be affecting your life. You're the one that's doing it. Whoever the ones that's doing it is the one that's going to deal with the backlash of it, because they're the ones that's doing it. It's not for anybody to but the responsibility or the accountability of what you're doing to fuck up progress. So needless to say, this person is no longer ignorant to a lack of progress. They thought it was you. They lazily and arrogantly believed it was you when it was really the company they kept. Now you're saying stand 10 toes in it, because with this Queen of Pentacles, it's like she got the key to something. She got the key to the streets. She got the key to success. She has the key to your heart. And she's on an evolution. She's on a trip of evolution with the Phoenix rising. And you're the Empress in reverse. So this could be a bad mother figure, sister, brother, friend. King of Pentacles in reverse. Like y'all are enemies to each other. Needless to say. Because this is masculine, feminine energy. So this could be a man and woman dynamic that is family oriented. A bad mother, a bad sister. They can have children, but they are a shitty bitch. They're a cruel bitch mother. They were a cruel bitch mother to you. You see what I'm saying? To your masculine. Whoever's listening to this shit, it's like you as a masculine, you failed. You dropped the ball. You showed up as a half a man. Now you want to manifest this person to come. It's no secret how you feel about this person, because you're made to deal with it. With the Ace of Swords is the mental clarity. It's like, once I know, I can't go back to not knowing. If God wants you to deal with it, guess what? You're going to deal with it. So now you got to come forward in the Knight of Cups energy. And that Seven of Cups energy is Neptunian energy. That's Piscean energy. Which means you are imaginative. You are you're in the dream state. So what you see when you go to sleep that's real. That's what you tried to hide. That's what somebody tried to take from you more than you tried to hide it. Because initially you weren't going to hide this shit. You actually said something about what you felt and what you knew to be true in your soul. And they were like, I think the fuck not, because as long as you're with this Neptunian energy, could be a Pisces moon, as long as you're with this Neptunian energy, we don't have an influence on you. So we're going to perform witchcraft on you to help you to be confused, distracted, and feel like that's the illusion, when really what the eyes see, the ears hear, the mind believes. The abracadabra, when somebody says abracadabra, the real trick is going on somewhere else. So what they wanted you to believe is that, no, it's that motherfucker. That's the abracadabra. When really the real trick was the people telling you not to trust what you knew in your soul to be true. Religious factors, and pay attention to the red flags. We not kumbaya like I thought we were. We not praying in congregation like I thought we were. You motherfuckers practice external validation. You don't have faith. You don't have conviction. You have insecurities. You're empty-spirited, and you're low vibrational. With this Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, it's like they wanted this person. The reason that they were so convincing with what they said to be true was because they know that to be true about themselves. So they knew that, hey, I know this person is Queen of Wands in reverse, insecure, lacking faith, low vibrational, whorish, promiscuous, antagonizing, combative, want to fight everybody, lacking confidence. That motherfucker, this with the Six of Pentacles, is like, I'm trying to draw you in. I'm trying to draw this motherfucker in to make it seem believable. But the only person they end up fighting is themselves and you. They were combative towards you because you already knew what you felt. You already knew what you believed, divine masculine, against, towards this Queen of Pentacles and Phoenix rising, which is the sun, the major arcana in the upright. That's happiness, joy. You knew how you felt towards this person. But you being in the King of Pentacles in reverse, and you see these Empress in reverse, somebody who sacral chakras blocked. They lack integrity. They lack intuition. They lack creativity. They just lack. So when you think about it, it's like you make a lot of money. You may lose a lot of money. All because they're spending it. They're draining it. They're draining you, and it's showing up in the form of your finances. Like I said, it's showing up in the form of your finances. So it's an illusion to feel like you're separated from the other half of your soul. And now you want to come back and make that right. And it's like, you feel independent from this government, this environmental attitude, this group of people lack religion, they lack conviction, they lack faith. With the Hierophant in reverse is not long term. The Page of Pentacles is like, I'll give you what you want as an illusion, but you're not going to be able to keep it. You're not going to be able to stay on this path very long because you're going to wake up to it. Because it's meant for you to have an ascension. But your Divine Feminine had an ascension with the Queen of Pentacles and the Phoenix rising with the Sun. Not you, though, because you turned your back on that person. This person kept right on going. This person watched you be a prick, be a dick. With a group of people who give two fucks if you're breathing. If you're on fire, they wouldn't spit on you to put the fire out. They just want to see you fumble an opportunity of progress. They want to see you fumble in conviction. They want to see you fumble in your everyday life and faith. They want to see you be drained and stripped of all and annihilated of all your success and your smarts and your wits and everything like that. So you're engaged. Now what? You're engaging with these people. Now what? It's like, I see no progress with these people. Are you going to be man enough or woman enough to back off, to repent so you can disconnect or cord cut? They made you believe you can cord cut your twin flame. You can't cord cut the other half of your soul. That's the other half of your soul. They meant to teach you something. So you have to cord cut these motherfuckers. That's the only thing you can cord cut is the toxicities that's keeping you bound to them and is blocking your ascension, your dark night of the soul. So it's like your soul, you're drowning in a sea of your egotistical ways. Yeah? You're drowning in it. So you can't progress like that. There's no defense for femininity. But what about a distorted feminine? Like the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Empress in reverse. It's like they can't be what they're not. No matter how much they study a true divine feminine, your value remains the same. Like it's the biggest hint is how they reacted to anybody who's attacked them. Did they maintain integrity? Or did they fall down a rabbit chute with them, only to look just as ridiculous as them? And that's a rhetorical question because it's clear they maintained integrity. They maintained a high self-esteem. They maintained a high algorithm. So there's nothing you could do with them. Hence, the Sun is underneath the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. They showed up to you in love and respect, love and light. Let me love myself so I can show up to you in confidence. Let me lead by example. Let's get closer. Now that I have you, Tina Marie. Who sings Let's Get Closer? Closer than close? Hold up, who sings that? If you want to know, who sings Let's Get Closer, y'all? Oh, God. Is it, who sings Tell Me If You Still Care? SOS Band. Is it them? No. Let's Get Closer. It's not GQ. GQ is the group that sings Don't Stop This Feeling. I keep hearing Tell Me If You Still Care. That could be you, Divine Masculine, asking Divine Feminine, like, I know I fucked up. I know you know I fucked up. Tell me if you still care. I feel insecure when I was around you because I knew that I couldn't match you on a subconscious, a conscious, subconscious level. Hold on. You about to have you got me in my bag now. I gotta see who sings Let's Get Closer. I think it's SOS Band. But hold up, it's okay. I'm about to tell you. But they dream about you. Adidas. All day I dream about sex with you. It was distorted at first because I tried to annihilate what I knew to be true in my chest. But now it's like I just need to feel connected, remain connected to you. Even if you don't want to be bothered with me, and that makes me sad all day. That you don't want to be bothered with me no more. Okay? The party's over. Hold up, y'all. Atlantic Star. So they say that's the group that sings Always. I will love you so always. And I feel like you categorize the person that you knew to be true in your chest, like you know your parents. Like I'll give you an example. I could not listen to Atlantic Star's song called Always because it reminded me of my mother. The 20 half of my chromosomes. That's my mother. I couldn't listen to it because at the time she was absent in my life. She couldn't raise me. The real mother who raised me, aside from her, the woman who birthed me, was my father's mother. You see what I'm saying? But I couldn't listen to Always for the majority of my existence on this earth because it was a trigger. It made me cry because it made me think of her. I will love you so always. It makes me want to listen to that song again to see how I naturally react to it at this point. But at this point, at that time, I couldn't listen to it. Now, it's like it brings me back to that when I hear Let's Get Closer. Let's Get Closer is talking about your counterpart, your other half of your soul, where they just kind of left you hanging. They left you out to dry. They abandoned you. They made you feel like you were not good enough. They made you feel like sixth best. There's no such thing as sixth best. It's like first, second, maybe third, possibly a fourth, but not really. It's like you didn't make the cut for no fucking reason. You dig what I'm saying? They found everything wrong with you when nothing was wrong with you. All you wanted to show, all you wanted was to love me. How did I end up the lonely one? What have I done? Like Neo, what have I done? On his album Libra Scales, what have I done? You see what I'm saying? And this song is talking about let's get closer. If you want to know how long is, if you want to know the universe, something. Hold on, let me look at the lyrics. I'll just look at the lyrics. We ain't got to guess on what the song is. Hold on. Alright, it starts off with an instrumental beat. Closer than most, closer than close, well, closer than most. I just see so much in you and I want a better view. I want to look deeper into you. Yes. And then the chorus goes, let's get closer. Let's get closer. Well, closer than close. Let's get closer, closer than most. Well, yeah. You dig? All right, I'm going to just read the whole song. Totally involved. Well, you make my whole world revolve. Yeah. Well, it feels so right, and I know I'm hooked for life. Infinite, endlessly. Yeah. If you want to know how long our love will last, the universe will pass, baby. Yes, it will. Oh, that's how long. That's how strong. I'll be loving you, baby. Let's get closer. All wrapped up in love, baby. Well, I know I can't recall when I wanted to give my all of my love. Yeah. And then the chorus is let's get closer, closer than close. Let's get closer, closer than most. Yeah. Because you have gotten closer than most, and they were hypocrites about it. And then the bridge is like, yeah, if you want to know how long our love will last, the universe will pass, baby, yes it will. Oh, that's how long, that's just how strong I'll be loving you, baby. And the outro is let's get closer, closer, well, closer than close. Let's get closer, so much closer, baby. Closer than close. Let's get closer. I just see so much in you, and I want a better view. Closer than most. That's it. They just want to be close because it's going to keep repeating itself after that. Is this when you decided that you paid attention to the red flags, that we're not as convicting as we say we are? Even if you're a Jewish to a Christian, a Jewish to a Muslim, a Christian to a Muslim, a Christian to a Jew. Because that's what typically religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringings and spiritual path. So you might have subtle differences at best, but the worst case scenario is somebody practices the dark arts and somebody practices God's love. That's it. And they're paying for it. And they want to have heart-to-heart conversations. They realize they want to smarten up now that this separation shit is almost an illusion. You try to annihilate the other half of your soul because the other half of your soul is where the conviction lies. So you can't do sinister shit. You can't do the devil's handiwork anymore. Okay? So that's something to ponder, pray, and perhaps repentance is better for you. That's not me judging you. That's just what the Holy Scriptures say. So guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.